and lightness are the two features required for booms and dippersticks of that size. A size involving box-type configuration with a minimum amount of welds. The boom foot is welded mechanically on both the 600 and 400 models. The same requirements for ruggedness and efficiency are also found in the blades and cutters of the rock handling buckets, which are made of cast steel. On backhoe, on shovel, two specific boom foot and cylinder mountings are provided. A Partie 400 or 600 may change attachments from one major job site to another, but it always retains maximum efficiency. The use of these high-capacity excavators requires a very careful selection of attachments. Either backhoe or shovel loader will be adopted depending on working conditions and on the type of terrain, with a view to attaining the highest output at the lowest possible cost. CL and CK are two types of undercarriages for use with the 400 and 600 models. Extremely rugged, the CK type is highly suitable for quarry work. Both the 400 and 600 models normally accommodate 24-inch pads, 34 inches on request. The CL type, the long mount, was designed to ensure maximum stability on all earth-moving and trenching duties, where the possibility of moving heavy loads within an extended range is an attractive feature. For this reason, the long mount in its standard version is equipped with 34-inch pads. 24 inches and 40 inches can also be installed. Transit for these big excavators is also made easier. The 600 undercarriage is disassembled quickly in 3 parts, which reduces machine width. The track assemblies last longer because their tension is always adapted to the terrain. Hydraulic assistance from the upper structure being provided on all models. No problem when moving the 90 tons of the 600L. Its two brake-type dual-capacity 4,400 cubic centimeter motors give it maximum gradability and relatively high speeds even on very rough terrains, and the same applies to the other models. Attractive. Functional. Soundproof. Rugged but light. Such are the upper structures on the new Partie 400 and 600 machines. Power shows through these slim modern lines. Moreover, the shroud height has been reduced to improve visibility and to facilitate transport. Access to the upper structure is gained easily and safely, and no major effort is required to lift the soundproof laminate cowlings. Pressure cylinders are there to do it for you, assuming, of course, that you have your keys. Well centralized for function, components are very accessible for maintenance. Within the strongly built turret chassis, the motors are mounted at the very rear on elastic supports for maximum sound insulation of the operator's cab and hydraulic components. This considerably reduces noise level. Near the counterweight are located the fuel reservoir, 20 hours of service before refilling, and the high-capacity hydraulic oil reservoir. A large-size, totally independent circuit is provided for cooling the hydraulic oil. The circuit precludes overheating even under the most extreme working conditions. The 400 and 600 models are easily transportable. The round-shaped cab and counterweight are mounted so that they can be disassembled very quickly. A plate is used for locking the upper structure on the undercarriage from the cab. Lane 400 and 600 excavators being heavy-duty machines, downtime due to maintenance had to be reduced to the very minimum. That is why each machine contains enough fuel to operate for 20 hours before refilling. Central lubrication is used and covers all requirements on the upper structure and attachments. Each lubricating point is controlled through an indicator light located on the instrument panel in the cab. The forward-positioned cab and the low engine shroud give maximum visibility. The cab and floor mounted on elastic supports are soundproof, thus ensuring full protection against noise and vibrations. Ruggedness and windows of special glass designed for maximum safety to the operator. Such are the characteristics of cabs on Lane 400 and 600 excavators. Reliable and safe, the control area in the cab is way ahead of regulations. X-type assisted control levers for simultaneous functions. Switch over to the 400 bar lifting position through a push button located on the RH lever, continuous or instant use. On the LH lever is a push button controlling the windshield washer and horn. Controls are well displayed around the operator. On the 600 as on the 400, the operator will appreciate the comfortable seat, the up-and-over windshield, and the air conditioning, not to speak of the built-in radio set, which gives him the pleasure of music while he works. But the revolution counters and the instrument panel where the switches, signal lights, lubrication indicators, and gauge filter repeaters are centralized will be for the operator the essential tools enabling him to make sure that the machine performs well, that it gives high production at optimum output under the best possible conditions. The Lane 400